What if everything you knew about money disappeared overnight? No cash in your wallet, no numbers in your bank, and no prices on anything, just people. And the desperate need to survive. That hard to imagine, right? But for most of human history, this was reality. And the story of how we changed that is one of the greatest stories ever told. Travel back 5,000 years. Uri standing in ancient Mesopotamia, a vast, sun-baked land between two mighty rivers, the Tigris, the Euphrates. This is where civilization was born. Farmers worked the fields from sunrise to sunset. Shepherds guided their flocks across open plains. Craftsmen shaped clay into tools, pots, and weapons. Everyone made something. Everyone needed something. But here was the problem. If you were a farmer who needed shoes, you had to find a shoemaker who needed grain. At the exact same moment, good luck with that. Trade was a daily nightmare. Slow, exhausting, deeply unfair. And as cities grew larger, the problem grew worse. Something had to change. Then, an unlikely hero appeared at the temple. Not just a place of worship, but a warehouse, a workplace, a proto-bank. Farmers brought their harvests here for safekeeping. And in return, priests handed them something small. A clay tablet marked with simple symbols. It looked like nothing, but it meant everything. For the first time in history, a person could hold proof of wealth without carrying heavy sacks of grain on their back. That little tablet said, "This person owns this much. We guarantee it." This wasn't money yet, but it was the birth of something even more powerful: trust. Then came the next breakthrough. Silver. Not because it was shiny or beautiful. But because it was rare. It was durable. And everyone wanted it. Merchants began weighing small pieces of silver during trades. No more hauling livestock to the marketplace. No more complicated swaps, just silver. Weighed, exchanged, done. Prices were born. For the first time, a loaf of bread had a number. A day's labor had a value. A merchant could save wealth in his pocket instead of a barn. Money had arrived. And the world would never be the same. But with money came something else. Something that would follow humanity for 5,000 years. A farmer needed seeds before the harvest. A merchant needed goods before the journey. So lenders stepped forward. "I'll give you silver today if you return more tomorrow." Interest was born. Scribes carved agreements into clay. Who borrowed. How much. When it must be repaid. The world's first financial contracts. Some people used these tools to build empires. Others lost everything. And just like that, money became more than a tool for trade. It became a force that could lift you up or crush you completely. Cities expanded. Trade routes stretched across continents. Workers earned wages. Businesses formed. Cultures connected. And underneath all of it, one invisible idea held everything together. Belief that money was never really about metal or clay. It worked because people believed it had value. That belief created trust. Trust created trade. Trade created civilization. That sound familiar? Your bank balance right now? Built on belief. Cryptocurrency. Built on belief. Global stock markets moving trillions of dollars every second. Built on belief. Here's what most people never stop to think about. Money was not handed down by kings. It was not invented by governments. It was created by ordinary people, farmers, merchants, and priests, solving an everyday problem. 5,000 years ago, they needed a better way to cooperate. And in solving that problem, they accidentally built the foundation of the entire modern world. So the next time you tap your phone to pay for coffee or check your bank account before a big purchase, remember where it all began. Not on Wall Street, not in a boardroom, but in a dusty marketplace beside an ancient river where someone handed a stranger a piece of silver and said, for the very first time, "I trust you." And the world changed forever.